Now, I'm going to try and get through this with a straight face, but there are a lot of very nasty comments that you get as a content creator. And unfortunately, there's a lot of very unstable people and unsavory people. And what happens is, I think a lot of people project their own baggage onto the content that you're making. And this is a very serious topic. I mean, I'm talking about my wife who passed away from alcoholism. I just really offer very objective uh, stories and anecdotes and insight and education and awareness into this topic. But I'm going to read some of these to you, and you might want to listen to the end because some of them are just so off the wall. It's amazing. You wonder what people are doing with their lives. But I'm going to go with some of this. Okay, this first one is, "You're a disgusting narcissist, and I hope you rot in hell." Okay, alrighty then. Thanks for stopping by. Can you imagine coming to somebody's page and that's really all you have to offer? So, I'm sorry for this person that you're projecting something going on in your life. And I know I'm sorry that your life is at a place where you need to confront strangers that you've seen a 3-minute video or a 5-minute video or think you have, and that's all you have to offer. It's really kind of a sad place to be. I mean, honestly. Another one. "You killed your wife. You slowly poisoned her. You're a murderer." Wow. Okay, you got me. You got me. I'm a murderer. There's some serious issues. You have to realize the filter. I have a filtration system. I think most people do. And there's certain words that it catches. I mean, these never actually get to the page, and they're immediately blocked. And then TikTok TikTok deals with it. But I mean, to come to somebody's page and say this, and I'm going to continue with a few more lovely anecdotes. And here's another one I kind of get fairly frequently. "After listening to you, I would have drank too." So in other words, you've triggered. So the truth is being understood, and you're triggered because you're an alcoholic. I understand. Again, it's it's something you need to deal with. You need to face what's going on with you and work on that. Here's another one. "You're the reason she drank. You're a narcissist." Do people understand what the word narcissist means? I mean, it means an extremely self-centered, self-aggrandized person. A narcissist doesn't keep somebody in their life, put them through 7 rehabilitation detoxes, go through their DUIs, and really try and save that person. That's not what a narcissist does. Again, people project their own baggage onto something, and that's okay, but stop doing it because it's just going to be, we have filters. It's just not going to work. And then here's your generally, just your general ill-informed person who makes comments. Did you do anything to help her? Okay, have you listened to any videos? Yeah, she went to 7 rehabilitation facilities, and I really held her hand till the very end. Almost, kind of. I was really seeking separation at the end, but I mean, there's only so much you can take. And a lot of what you go through as a family is self-preservation. And my perspective is from the family. I'm not always on the side of the alcoholic, and sometimes I do play devil's advocate. But my wife, Amanda, she had more help than any alcoholic, any person with this disease that I've ever known, quite frankly. So I'll say something like, yes, I placed her into 7 detox, 7 rehabs, visited her in the rehabs, and drove her to many outpatient meetings. Yes, but did you help her heart? I don't even know what that means. But these are conversations I have on pretty regular. And then I've gotten this a few times, and this is just a particularly lovely comment. "You pushed your wife down the stairs at the rehab. Story sounds sketchy." Okay, well, she was at a rehabilitation facility. I live 100 miles away. You want to explain how I did that? I mean, what happened is my wife fell down a flight of stairs at her 7th rehabilitation facility, and that set off a chain of events which ultimately ended her life. So someone decided to come on my page and tell me that I pushed there's some really sick people out there, and this is something that TikTok really needs to work on. We got to figure out some kind of verbiage. So this is beyond rude. I mean, this is actually violent. It's very, very sad. And the reason why I'm talking about these is because you have to realize that content creators, not just myself, I know a lot of people that have serious subjects, and they have to deal with this kind of really infantile responses. And again, you just have to project it away. But I'm talking about these because if one person says these, there must be a lot of people out there thinking it. And it's sad, and it needs to be corrected. And then I get the comment, you're an enabler. Well, how so? Because I was married to her, and she was allowed to live in my house. I didn't buy the alcohol. I didn't make her drink the alcohol. All I did was try and help her, as did our son. I mean, that's all we tried to do. Enabling? No, a lot of it is self-preservation. Absolutely. You're trying to preserve your own life. That's a big part of it. Unless you have lived with an alcoholic, certainly a late stage 3, stage 4 alcoholic, you have no room. Don't come on my page and say this stuff. Okay, another one. Did you ask your wife if it was okay to talk about her life after she died? I mean, people need to listen to themselves before they make comments. Yeah, I called her up in the afterworld and asked her if it was okay. The other one is, how come we never hear your wife's side of the story? Well, because she died from alcohol use disorder. Her side of the story is pretty self-evident. And I mean, I've never said anything disparaging about her, and never will, because she was a very kind person. And that was a big part of it. I mean, if she was just an evil, obnoxious, horrible human being, number one, I never would have married her. Number two, I never would have stuck around. So I hope that helps. I hope these comments kind of fill in some spaces for people. Some of it's kind of amusing. Really, most of it is amusing because it's really just people expose themselves, unfortunately. And again, I just want to point out the memoir is called Amanda, A Cautionary Tale of Alcoholism. So you can get your answers figured out by reading the book and understanding really the depth of this, the depth and seriousness of this subject. I hope that helps. Again, I go live Monday through Friday right around 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock East Coast time. I have the Facebook group. It's called Amanda, A Cautionary Tale of Alcoholism. And when you're ready to work with me one-on-one, I have a complete coaching program. Again, link is in my bio. You can go right to the website, and you can also set up a breakthrough call. I'm looking for people who want to change their lives and the lives of their family. And again, thanks so much for listening.